Hello everyone, this is Sen from Sen Invest. Today I'll be covering an important change which is coming to the Bitsgap trading robots in about a week. But first, I'd like to remind you that if you enjoy crypto content on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button for this video. Okay, let's get started. Here in this email which I received on May 5th, we can see Bitsgap is announcing the discontinuation of the trailing down. So Bitsgap is saying that starting from Monday, May 16th, the trailing down feature will be fully disabled. It will no longer add new order levels. The low price mode in existing bots will be changed to fixed. Before May 16th, you can switch it off for your active bots in the modify mode. Please note that there will be no changes to grid bots that make profit in the base currency, such as buy the dip and custom mode. These bots will be able to trail down as usual. So let's look at how these changes will affect my trading robots in Bitsgap. So here in my Bitsgap account, you can see that I'm currently running 3 bots trading Bitcoin and US dollar. Now you can't trade exactly the same currency pairs on multiple robots. So I've chosen USDT for the first bot, USD for the second bot, and BUSD for the third bot. However, they're all still basically the equivalent of USD. So let's look here at the first bot, which is a grid bot, but notice it says grid here in red. You'll also note that my value symbol here is not the dollar symbol, it's the Bitcoin symbol. So this is currently my only bot where the overall change in value is in the green. This is in the decline, which started coincidentally right about the time that I got the email from Bitsgap on May 5th. So here we selected the grid bot. We're going to look at it. It's a buy the dip grid bot. So buy the dip means that GridBot creates multiple level stacks of sell limit orders in the base currency. So that's the first half of the currency pair, which is Bitcoin, and buy limit orders in the quote currency in order to make profit on small price fluctuations. You'll note here that the low price mode here is trailing. So the bot is going to continue to buy as Bitcoin goes down. So this is, as mentioned in the email from Bitsgap, not one of the bots which will be affected by the upcoming change. The second bot here we can see is a DCA bot, or a dollar cost averaging bot. So I recently did a video on dollar cost averaging bots, which you might find useful to watch. If we look through the details here for this bot, we can see that trailing down is not a feature of this bot. So this is also a bot which is not affected by the upcoming change. The last bot here we'll see is a grid bot, where grid is in the green, the value, the profits are taken in USD, or BUSD. So here we can see that this bot is an S bot, which is one of the most commonly deployed bots on Bitsgap. We can see that I currently have trailing down enabled, and I'm going to stop trailing down at 30,000. So here's my stop trailing down. This bot is one of the bots which is going to be affected by the upcoming change announced by Bitsgap. The recommendation from Bitsgap is to modify the bot here by clicking on Modify. Then we would turn off trailing down. Then we would be able to preview the change before deploying it. This way you can avoid having to fully shut down your bot if you don't wish to. However, I'm not going to make the change right away because I still have a week and I want to see how these 3 bots perform in the current market downturn. So let's look now at the rationale behind why Bitsgap is removing trailing down. Trailing down does not particularly fit into the idea of quick gains that most of our users got used to. As crypto prices usually fall too quickly and too dramatically, as they did on May 5th, bots with trailing down will take significant time to recover and start gaining profit. So now let's look more into why users might believe that they're going to get quick gains by deploying a trading bot. So here in demo mode, I'm going to select the highest performing pair based on the monthly backtest results. This is Loca BTC. It's going to give me the option here to start an S bot. So I'm going to go ahead and keep the settings, which they gave here by default, and I'm going to click on the backtest button. So using backtest is generally a good idea before deploying a bot. So these backtest results here give us a date range, which is from the 8th of April to the 8th of May. So it's a 30-day range here. Here we get 17.68%. You'll note here we also see the 7-day results and the 3-day results. However, these are simply averages based on the 30-day result. We can't realistically expect to always get these returns within any 3-day or 7-day date range. Let me give you an example. So let's select a 7-day range. So note here that the average range is 4.12. Let's see what the last 7 days gave us. So it actually gave us a slightly higher number. So this is actually in our favor. Let's now look at a 3-day range. So a 3-day range gave us a result of 1.05, which is considerably less than the original average result of 1. So here in the SBOT configuration, we can see that trailing down is no longer an option. It appears that Bitsgap has already started removing this feature in advance of May 16th. However, when trailing down was a feature, the backtesting results almost always gave higher returns when trailing down was enabled. These backtesting results may have given some users a false sense of confidence in the ability to generate quick returns in the short term. So now let's look at Bitsgap's recommendation going forward. What do you get instead? Instead of trailing down feature, we offer a clear and simple solution for making profits on falling markets. Buy the Dip is a quick template for you to start earning in BTC, plus you can manually set up all the features of this strategy via the custom form. So let's look at how this could be done. So I'm going to click on Start New Bot. I don't currently see an option to do a Buy the Dip bot. So that's because I need to switch to new version here. Now we can click on Grid Bot. Now we have Buy the Dip. So here I'm going to select BTC, USDT, then I'm going to just give it $1,000. And now we see 3 trade frequency settings. The trading frequency is simply the expected trading activity based on the price step between orders. So fast is 0.3%, average is 1%, and slow is 3%. So now let's backtest them and see which one performs best. Start with slow, backtest, 3.3% for 30 days. Average, 2.5% for 30 days. Fast. And fast is telling me I don't have enough capital, so I need to put in more. I'll go ahead and put in 3,000. This is 1.42% for 30 days. So it appears here that slow gives us the best results. We're going to go ahead and select slow for 1,000. And let's preview the bot. You'll see here that it tells us that low price mode is trailing. So you do still have the trailing feature when you're doing the Buy the Dip bot. Now if you're the type of trader that prefers doing more customization when deploying a bot, maybe the Buy the Dip bot isn't for you. Let's take a look at the custom bot now. So we'll click on Grid Bot again, and then Custom. So here we have our BTC USD pair. Now I'm going to keep the default settings here, which tells me I want to make my profit in USDT and the order fixed size will be in USDT. So I'm going to click Continue. So here we can see the order levels and the percentage step for the grid lines, which is very similar to the SBot and the classic bot setup. However, you should note here that the high price is set to trailing up and the low price is fixed. So if we were to preview this bot, we will see that the low price mode is fixed and the high price mode is trailing. So it's going to go trailing up, but it won't go trailing down. That's because the bot is set to make its profits in the quote currency, not the base currency. So let's go and change that. Here I'm going to select Make Profits in BTC. This is the base currency. Then continue. Now we'll see that the high price is fixed and the low price is trailing down. So now if we do a preview, we see the high price mode is fixed and the low price mode is trailing down. So that's it for today's setup of the buy the dip and custom bots where profits are taken in the base currency. So how about your trading robots? Will they be affected by the upcoming changes announced by Bitsgap? Tell me in the comments below. And as always, please remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.